Hello everyone, today on the channel it's time for Deck Academy. However, due to some very busy days, as of the making of this video, we have not had a chance to play Sealed with Markov yet. So what does this mean? This means a few things. We don't have the extra packs that we would have had from playing Sealed, opening 6 packs plus whatever we win. We haven't played with too many cards because obviously we haven't played Seal, so we don't really know what's in the Markov set. However, we do have a mastery pass, so we did open some Markov packs, and well, we're not going to be using a lot of rares and mythics, as you know, because of, you know how it is. We don't like to really use them unless we have to use them. And we kind of wanted to build a slime deck. In case you don't know, the slime deck is running around everywhere. And I think people have tried to build one, slime against humanity, but I think that maybe it doesn't work, or I don't know. I have no idea actually if it works or not, because we actually haven't seen anybody, and while we did play ranked this past week, we haven't seen many Markov cards, Karlov cards, whatever the hell the set is called. We always call it Markov. I think it's Karlov, but we just go ahead and call it Markov. So we haven't seen many cards from this set. So what does this mean? What people have been saying, that the set is not that good, or is not gonna affect the format a lot. We are playing Alchemy, as you know. Alchemy all day, every day. So our sets have reset. We are not playing Standard, which is extra year. We're playing Alchemy. But we have not seen, and of course, Arena does not want to work when we try to make video. It was working just fine before, but suddenly we want to make a video and Arena does not want to load. I'm not sure what happened. It seems like since the last update we got even more bugs. For the love of God. How can this game like literally get worse with every single update? It's a mystery that will forever remain unsolved. So okay, we managed to get, we're gonna call it Slime against GRUUL. Why? Because we want to make it GRUUL. Why we want to make it GRUUL? Because we're gonna make it Discover. And the reason is that the slime card is 3 mana to cast. Because how do we know? We play something. I'm not sure what, but we play something. Yeah, this one. Yeah, we played in the Phantom. There was a Phantom event. That's how we know. On that had like pre-made stuff. If we craft all of these, we can have more, right? Do we have to craft more? Once we craft 4, technically it doesn't matter. We have like so many commons, over 600 common. But oh, we don't have to. After we craft 4, we can just have unlimited. We're just gonna have 10. Okay, so that solves that problem. Next, we go into Discover, which there's nothing in this set because they're all in here. So why do we want to Discover? Because most of Discover are 3, Discover 3, and this is 3 mana, so you get to play this for free. And what else can Discover? This thing is complicated. Etali's favor Discover 3. This thing is good to do extra Discover. This thing is Discover 4. He also discovers. This is Discover 10 is useless. Hidden Volcano, I think 2 is enough. 2 of Walk with Ancestor is good enough. Hidden Nursery 2 is enough. We're not gonna add these guys because we're gonna try to stay in GRUUL. So I think this is all the Discover. I think this is all the Discover. Okay, so we're almost done. Oh, okay. Will we have anything to give it haste? I think we have something to give them haste. But we gotta open up. Not just mythics. We need the rares. I think there's the 4 mana thing that gives it haste. We need something that gives haste to everything. Ogre Battledriver is one guy. And anything that gives all creatures haste. I don't think so. Okay. The other thing would be card draw. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that. This guy card draws. This guy card draws as well. Like, this is gonna be a fun deck. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure this is gonna work very well. Especially with not having enough removal. We technically don't have any removal. We should play this because we can kind of cascade into it. Okay, we have to play some removal. And I'm not sure 10 slimes is enough. Like, it could be too much. We obviously might only need like 7 or 8. Again, we have not actually tested this. We need some board wipes because Invasion of Karsus is actually one of our favorite board wipes. Because we gotta kill something. Can't just walk around not having anything. Elder Dragon War is also not bad. God, this deck is gonna be a big mess. Let's change our companion and our sleeve maybe. I mean, we're gonna try it because we know Discover works very well. I mean, it doesn't work very well, but it does work. So, we had fun with the Boros Discover deck. It's fairly competitive. I mean, we changed some more cards on it. And let's play with this, whatever the hell this guy is. And try to change the sleeves. We haven't changed the sleeves in a Coon's age. So the thing is to play that stuff for free. So literally, I think the only non-creature spells that we have that are like 3 mana or less are the slime things. So once we start discovering to them, it should be pretty interesting. As long as we don't die before that happens. I mean, we could die. And we also don't have anything to deal with Showed Red, which is also kind of bad. Bad, kind of bad. Come on, we need to get our sleeves on. We would like to scroll. Today is possible. Why we have to do it manually? Why can we grab this and scroll? I don't even know which one is. We haven't seen our sleeves in like a month because we haven't tried to change sleeves. Oh, forgot lands. Please do not yell every single time we do it, okay? We know, we forget the lands. We always forget the lands. We need to play one of this. And what is the GRUUL land? Ridgeline 2 is enough. This is enough. We don't have Capitalism Forest, so meh. Let's take a look at the uncommon lands. Common lands. I think we don't really want to play anything else. Except the Rugged Highlands, maybe one. So just to double check, we can just, yeah, we're probably just gonna discover into Slime or Phyrexian Dragon Engine. And I think I think that's about it. Maybe we just play one of this. And we'll play more invis, more curators. Oh no, we wanna play the X damage thing. What is the X damage thing that we love? Spiteful Banditry. I think we want to try to feed 2 Spiteful Banditries if at all possible. We play 2 invasions. Okay, so we're gonna try this. Obviously the deck looks hella weak, but I mean we've been surprised before. We have been surprised before. As usual, we're playing unranked because, well, as you can see, we just made this crazy deck, so who knows what's gonna happen. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? And yeah, we haven't had a chance to play Seal yet. So can't really talk about the format. Can't really talk about the cards. Can't really talk about anything, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Because we don't really know. Wait, how the hell did we get this in the deck? Yeah, we're gonna try to play with this and then we have to take it out. How the hell did we manage to get this? I don't know how we're gonna play with this card that doesn't even match that deck. Like, and of course we get everything coming to play tap, but whatever. Let's go with the slime. I mean, this deck could go either way. I don't think it has what it takes to like literally do a lot of damage. To be honest, don't think so. But you know, no attacks. I mean, in the meta game, not this deck as in our actual deck. Like in the meta game, it's gonna be interesting to see how we deal with stuff. Opponents having 3/3 doesn't do much for us. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Double attack? Okay, we just double. Why did we have everything coming to play tapped? This is so weird. Okay, we gotta check how many. I think we added too many coming to play tap lands. Interesting. Take this slime and then hopefully we cascade into another slime. Oh, we cascade into this. Like literally we only have Etali's favor and like the dragons or more slimes to cascade into. The dragon, yeah, is also fairly fine. Can't attack because they have 1/4/4. If both of them were 3/3s, we could have obviously attacked. Okay, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, it's gonna be. We can technically attack and then Elden Dragon. Depending how they block. Technically. But the guys are getting bigger than our problem. We can also Carnosaur. Let's Carnosaur first and see what we get. That is really good. Put it on the double strike guy. Come on, why no more slimes? Yes, play the slimes. Gotta play the slimes. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I don't have the Elder Dragon War anymore, so we're gonna lose some, but they're gonna take some damage. We should have probably waited one more turn, but they might have Sunfall. It's possible that deck runs Sunfall. Either way, we still okay. We can attack next turn and then Elder Dragon. We should keep the land in our hands so we can discard it to the Elder Dragon War since we don't really play red black. We gotta change the lands like immediately. We gotta change the land. Bear these. Okay. That guy is not okay though. Yeah, they're gonna make their kitties. Just need to block the kitties. Block the thing. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Just smash them with everything, and then Elden Dragon War, and then next time discard the two lands. I mean, we did get flooded, and we are playing a land that shouldn't even be there. We had a crazy slow start, and no opponent just keep putting stuff. Unfortunately, we should have. It would have been better if we got the 3 damage to everything card. It would have been better, but we didn't get it. Is what it is. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. The X one would have been nice too. Doesn't block. Oh, everything went bye bye. Went bye bye. Okay, Elden Dragon War then. That turned out pretty interesting. Unfortunately, we still have to take 8 damage. And don't know what options do we. Can we actually kill them this? I don't know, it depends what cards we do. We didn't get the haste guy either. Kinda sucks. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Although we didn't get the haste guy. Unfortunately, our Trumpeting Carnosaur doesn't have haste. If he had haste, this would have came up. Yeah, we can play this. Kills all their cat tokens. Get another blocker. Like the deck does what it's supposed to do. It's just they pump up too fast. They pump up their stuff too fast. That was one issue. And also we didn't draw good enough stuff. Like we drew 2 extra. They don't seem to have like any removal. Why do they keep playing like Wait, what? This guy just pumps everybody? Okay, so it's basically game over because just pump. Okay, so it's basically game over. Well, we didn't get the board wipe. If we got the X board wipe, which we do have 2 of them, we could have X for 6 if we play another land, and then we would have board wipe everything. Anyway, we gotta change the deck because we screwed up with the land, so I'm not even sure if this is a loss. I guess theoretically is a loss because we didn't get Marasco this time. But we did have some land that we're not supposed to have in the deck. And also we did not manage to get the board wipe. And we only got 3 slimes. Like, see, this is why everybody says arena is rigged, and by everybody we mean us. Like, honestly, yeah, why Bloodfell Caves? 23. We have 2 of these and 2 of these, right? So understand, we need more red than green, right? Actually, we almost need like no green. Okay, let's go back. So yeah, so we have 10 of that cards, and we managed to draw only 3 of them out of 10. Like, the other cards we only have like 4 of, and we drew like 2. Actually, the dinosaur we only have 3, and we do 2 out of 3. But the other slime, it's like it's controlled. Like the game is literally controlled. Like we have 10 of those cards. We should be drawing more than 3. Especially since we went through the, like so many times we went through the deck. Like a few times. We discovered like a lot of times actually. The deck actually worked for most of the time. We just not gonna comment. It worked most of the time. Like key being most of the time. Key being most. Not even gonna say why. Most of the time it works. Most of the time, we're just gonna go for this and probably take the 3 damage and then Invasion of Karsus. Hopefully they cast. Okay, yeah, well, with Sheldre we can deal with, like we said, we didn't build anything to deal with Sheldre. I think we're just gonna have to concede because we literally don't have anything that's big enough. We literally don't have anything that's big enough to deal with Sheldre. So we're gonna have to play the thing that has affinity for equipment. Etali, that's like the only thing that basically deals with shoulder. Like it's our weakness. We don't have anything to deal with her. It is our weakness. Let's cast this guy. But he's just gonna get killed. Doesn't matter. Looks like we're not gonna win because we make this junky deck and it tried to work at first, but now what the hell is this? Cover 6. Wait, how come we don't have this? Okay, so yeah, we can't even attack now. We had a chance to get this guy down, discover into something big, and basically smash. Okay, that's not that big. But literally, look at this. We could have smashed him for like so much, but no point. Gonna die. Yeah, so we can't deal with shoulder. So we're gonna play, I think, just play less slime. Play the 5 damage card because literally there's nothing we can do. We don't have enough to deal 5 damage. So where is the 5 damage card? Rebel Salvo. Play for Rebel Salvo. So we're gonna give up on this thing. There's no point. And we gotta cut 2 more cards. I think walk is also not that useful for us. And maybe one Daring Discovery can go. Okay. So now we have more chances into. We can even like discover into the Rebel Salvo and kill her. That's the problem. That's the format. That is the format. Like you have Shieldred in the format. You have to be able to deal with Shieldred. Otherwise, you're gonna die to like everything. And look at this wonderful hand. We just, unfortunately, we don't get to go first, but hopefully we top the Qatar, and otherwise we're gonna cry. Still no win so far out of 2 games. Another mono black deck. Why do we have to keep on playing against? Okay, the good news is as soon as we hit 3 mana, we get double. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're gonna win this game. Why do we keep playing against like competitive decks? This is the other problem that we don't understand. We are in play rank, so we should be playing against decks that are like similar to us. Our deck is obviously not that competitive. Yeah, by the time we get to kill stuff, they have 2 Rot Priest. Oh, that's wonderful. By the time we get to board wipe, they're just gonna poison us. Like, we need another land next turn to basically play out the Dragon War and board wipe them. I think we're basically dead this turn. Oh no, not if we only attack that guy. Come on, 4th land! For the win, that's not a 4th land. We do it for 1, we can kill 2 things. There is that. There is that, and it doesn't target. Man, next turn I guess we can Elder Dragon War. And then we stabilize at 7 slimes. Or I think this is even better. But of course we still haven't done a 4th land. It's time for Geological Appraiser to come out. And to appraise some stuff. Yep. Discover some more. Come on, slime. Come on, slime. Yes. Get some slimes in. Fortunately, we don't have haste. But now, we basically stabilize our opponent does 2 lands in a turn, so he's basically screwed. Put it on the slime. I think it's basically a good game now. Put it in hand. Smack the face, forget about the other thing. Next turn we can Etali's favor. It's basically game over at this point. We can finally get a win, I believe. Etali's favor this dude. Na 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 na. Why we draw all our 4 Etali's favors, but we don't get any more slimes? It's so weird. We have like 10 slime. Our opponent just give up. Well, we gotta win against one of the unlikeliest decks. I guess they have no removal. Or maybe they have 1 removal, but it only takes care of 1 card, 1 creature. The thing is, when Discover gets going, it's a beautiful thing. You just have to like not die. Like literally, you have to like not die until you can start to discover stuff. What's next? All the lands come into play. Did we really have like so many lands that come into play tap? Okay, we might have to remove some of these. Opponent goes first again. The hell is Oh, it's an aggro deck. Well, we can't really deal with the aggro deck because all we got is coming to play top lands. That's all we got. That is all we got. What is this opponent doing? Hello? You mono red should do stuff faster that you don't waste a Rebel Salvo or Rebel Salvo, like whatever click cast next. What a weird deck. I'm not sure why people play this type of mono red decks. And we can't cast it because it didn't draw another land, so we're still at 19. How the hell did this manage? Look at this, so mono red is on 4 lands, we are on 3 lands, they went first, and we are still at 19. After like so many turns. If we top deck a land, we can finally board wipe them. Because whatever else we cast, they're just gonna destroy. Yeah, we did. We should board wipe them or cast the slime. They're just gonna kill the slime. Yeah, might as well just kill their only attacker. I mean, feel free to play more. Yeah, they can just burn us to death at this point. So we can't draw lands. Technically, we should be able to withstand mono red. Technically. But not these draws. Oh, there we go. They finally got the fiery conscription. Gonna get wrecked now. We are going to get wrecked now. Okay, well, they choose not to hit that, so interesting. But they have no cards in hand? We didn't even pay attention. Probably play some. Eh. Like the hasty guy. The face. Like technically whatever burn they get, they just burn our face, so we have to hope they draw a land. Oh no, they have 2 cards in hand? Yeah, they just burn our face. And they burn our. I mean, try to go. Yeah, we should have probably cast in the previous. You got one more turn, like you gotta kill us this turn. Oh, they did draw a land. That doesn't kill us actually. You gotta kill us this turn, otherwise I think it's game over. Because everybody gets haste now. Slime, baby, slime. And this guy gets haste too. And now you're just gonna get wrecked. Get wrecked, mono red. How are we beating like mono red and like toxic decks and we lost to the other decks? This is too funny. So the slime works. Don't say anything, don't laugh. I mean, we lost the first 2 games, but we managed to beat what seemed to be like one of the worst matchups for us. Let's see if we get our third win in a row. The worst matchups being Toxic, which they didn't kill any of our stuff, and then Mono Red, which obviously got a little bit mana flooded there at the end, but they had a terrible start too, because I guess their deck is not that good. Not gonna lie, that Mishra's test thing is not the best thing to be playing. Like, we literally, like, we know how to play Mono Red, we made enough Mono Red decks, and they usually rank really well, and we never thought about playing that Mishra's desk. And we go first, and we got lands that don't come into play tap, so it's gonna be magical. If we can top deck a third land, that is. It's gonna be magical. An opponent, and we can top deck a third land. Come on, one third land so we can start sliming people. Slime, baby slime. The haste thing is like the most important thing. Like for slime, you have to go to either. You have to go the way of like card draw, or you have to go the way of haste. Otherwise, they are too slow and you can just get board wiped. So we managed to go for the haste and discover because they are both in red. Instead of going Simic. I mean, we haven't looked at other people's deck, like we said. We don't know what other people are playing, but chances are they're not making this version that we made. More slime, more fun. Come on. Come on, let us slime you. Stop casting removal. That's not removal. Okay. We are gonna invasion if we get a 4th land. So we can board wipe them. Why would they attack? Okay, we block, we don't really care. I mean, I know this thing comes back. But we don't want to take extra damage. And we hope to get a 4th land, but we can't get a 4th. Yeah. Can we get a 4th land so we can board wipe their deck and make them cry? Maybe we can, maybe. Why does it get bigger? Why would they attack? Oh, they just want to meal? Okay. Now this thing is out of Rebel Salvo range. And we cannot get a 3rd land. Okay, just play another slime. Next time is a 6/6. Come on, 4th land, for the love of God and all that is holy. For the love of God and all that is holy, so we can try to get a 3rd win. Opponents already are like 8 mana. What the hell does this thing do? Okay, I don't know what the hell so that. Okay, now we double block and we lose 5/5, but they lose their one guy too. She has. I'm not sure what the opponent is thinking. Oh, they get to play it again for free? Okay, well, guess what? We can't draw lands. Apparently, we drew like 4 slimes in a row. Did they run out of stuff to exile? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they are 8 mana, we still on 3 mana. We have literally not drawn a 4th land for like Moon's Age. gotta kill this thing. So they stop bringing this guy back. They discard breach. They have another one. Okay, so we're not winning this. Okay, we're just gonna consider. Like, we not draw any lands. Like we should have been Invasion of Karsus on the 4th turn, and then we wouldn't have chance to kill that thing. That lets them literally play everything. It's a nice combo, but unfortunately for us, we're not drawing land. So if we're gonna get mana screwed and lose, then we're gonna get mana screwed and lose. That's not technically a loss. Come on, we need to get a 3rd win. This has been taking longer than expected. One goes first again. Like it figures like the only game that we drew multiple slime cards, we basically lost. Just because it's arena. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do against arena? Nothing. You're not gonna do anything against arena because it's arena. You can't do anything against arena. The hell is that? We're so good, opponent. So good. Discovering two slimes is just too much fun. I mean, they try really hard to make Discover fun, and it is fun, but like, if you don't build the deck correctly, like very tight, as they say, you gotta build the deck very tight, otherwise you're just gonna lose. Technically, Discover decks can survive against aggro decks. I think they're pretty much dead against control decks, which we haven't seen a lot, but if we played against Azorius or Dimir Control, gonna get wrecked, to be honest. Opponent has another smite. No, they're just gonna lose the guy for no reason. Alrighty. Alrighty, opponent. Drop this guy. Next we can Trumpeting Carnosaur and then back-to-back Carnosaur. It's fair. What happened is opponent gave up on life. Oh, they have some fun. Okay, well, fortunately for them, we have back-to-back Carnosaur now. That's why they didn't want to cast stuff, because they want to Sunfall. Carnosaur into Slime seems good, unless they of course have another Sunfall. So opponent, yep, they have back-to-back Sunfall. Like, how do we know? How do we know? Cast this guy first, then we can cast Carnosaur to something big and then smash. How do we know they have back-to-back Sunfall? Easy. First of all, they didn't cast a lot of creatures. And second of all, it's Arena. Arena always choose to screw us, like whenever we have something going on for ourselves. Arena choose to screw us with back-to-back Sunfalls. But I was gonna say, like, do they have a third Sunfall? Because that would be uncharacteristic. Okay, so now they can't power up those guys. That's good to know. Oh, Spiteful Banditry. Spiteful Banditry seems sweet. Instead of that, we're gonna take this guy out. Just attack with the 3-3. Spiteful Banditry for 4 is sweet, as long as they don't have a 5-5. Can Spiteful Banditry their face. 24 star guy is kind of okay. Kinda want them to power up those 2/2s. Can board wipe them. Cause they got double Sunfall. At least they didn't cast Sunfall as an instant. We made our Azorius deck, I believe, last week. And we have something that makes our cards into instant, so that was pretty fun. Casting Sunfall as an instant. Okay, sure, that's gonna cost you a lot, because now basically don't have, this guy's gonna die, you have no creatures. Carnosaur is coming out haste. Now it's basically a good game. If Carnosaur can get into another slime or another creature, obviously not another Carnosaur. Why we can't get a creature, but it's okay. We still get to hit for 11. Getting another slime would have ended this game, because I think we are like at least 5 slimes. It would have been enough to obviously kill them. But that's too much to ask from Arena. Even another 3/3 creature would have been enough for us to end the game. But again, that is asking too much from Arena. They don't want us to get out of land, and of course now it's time to rope. Time to rope. Come on, we just want to get our 3rd win already. That too much to ask? Possibly too much to ask. Possibly. Come on. So as you can see, the deck can work. I think we have a little bit too many coming to play tapped lands. A little bit too many. But it is what it is. And they're going to rope until the end of the game. Just cast your... I don't know. Okay, they don't want to cast. Well, there you have it. Yes, we had fun. The slime deck managed to win half the time. I mean, literally half the time. It's fun, and I'm not sure how you can speed it up. Trying to play treasure and speeding up doesn't really work that well. I think drawing extra cards in Simic also doesn't work that well. I think Discover and Haste, probably this is the best shell for Slime Against Humanity, at least in Alchemy. Aside from that, there's not much to say. So thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe for more MTG content videos.